Today, I want to talk about the most important element to reaching any goal. And this could be a health or fitness related goal. It could be a professional career goal. It could be a goal that you're trying to uh, achieve for any area of your life. And that key element or our key ingredient is consistency. Consistency by far trumps intensity, especially when it comes to exercise. But we can also see that in other areas of life, even in our professional career. Sometimes we get so intensely focused on something, intensely focused on perfectionism, that actually gets in our way. Same thing with exercise. Of course, being a fitness coach, we're going to relate our talk on consistency more towards the health and fitness realm, but I think you'll find plenty of connections where how that connects to other areas of our life, that professional area, or even just life in general. So, what I'm talking about here today is finding ways we can stay consistent in achieving our goals versus going all out intensity. All out intensity equals burnout. We do see that in our professional life. We do see that in health and fitness as well. If you've ever done some extreme workouts, if you've ever joined a program that is all about intensity and getting you to work hard, might feel good one moment, but that really only lasts for a short term amount of time. So you end up getting fatigued, your body gets overrun, stress really starts to take its toll. It's not sustainable, and you get burnt out on that. Let's take another look at what consistency can look like for us. Now, I'm 46 years old, and I definitely see the signs of aging on my outward appearance. I'm noticing more and more wrinkles every year and more gray hairs everywhere. And if you're a woman working their way up in age, just like I am, you might be able to relate to this. The more wrinkles that you see, the more skincare products you want to, more of, or of a better skincare routine you want to get consistent with, your goal to work with to start to reduce those fine lines. Same thing with our hair. Normally, I color my hair, get some highlights in it. That really helps hide some of those grays coming in. And as we see with both of those, both with that cosmetic kind of treatment that we like to, especially as we age, we like to apply to ourselves, you have to be consistent with it to see any work at all. Applying skincare ingredients, you have to be consistent daily, keeping up with that skincare routine to take better care of your skin. And again, to kind of reduce some of those signs of aging there. Same thing if you color your hair, you have to stay consistent with it. Might be every 6, 8, 12 weeks, you need to either get a color or highlights done to keep those grays out, or else they're going to appear again. So there is another realm that we often have to practice a lot of consistency with. When it comes to our health and fitness, I know there is an information overload out there with all you shoulds, you needs, you have to try this, you have to do that. And I really want you to take a step back when you start to either hear or read or see those shoulds, needs, have tos. They're not meant for everybody. And if it's not, you have to kind of think how it applies to your values in life and also how it fits into your schedule. Because if it doesn't fit into your values, if it doesn't fit into your schedule, you're not going to be able to stay consistent with it. Again, it's going to lead to burnout. It's not going to be sustainable. So ultimately, it's not going to be a successful end result. So we have to take a step back and find ways that will be consistent, that are easy for us to stay consistent with for our own individual needs. For me, the easiest way to do that is to start with one thing, one small step that is easy for me to stay consistent with. This is kind of the start of building those healthy habits. And instead of trying to do 10 things at one time, a complete overhaul of your routine, of your life to try to achieve such and such results, let's look at just one thing. Maybe one thing a week, maybe one thing a month. Again, how does it fit into your daily life, your monthly life, your values for what you're trying to achieve? So something that it sounds easy, but actually can be hard to do is incorporating more water, more hydration into your life. So that's a great one thing to start working with, especially when you're trying to improve your health, your fitness, your well-being. The great thing about water too, it helps with those anti-aging effects that we're looking for. Staying hydrated can help with our hair, it can help with our skin. So trying to incorporate more water into your days, into your life, is a great way to start that one thing, that one step routine to try to get consistent with. Maybe you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to, drink one more glass of water a day than I normally do. Let's start with that. Let's get consistent with drinking a little bit more. Maybe it's, I'm going to drink that one glass, 8 ounces more every day. I'm going to grow from there till I reach, that I can actually keep up with 64 ounces, 64, 72 ounces of water a day. If you're not obtaining that, that's a kind of a great goal. But again, just start small, one glass of water a day. Get consistent with it. Let it start to become that healthy habit, that part of your daily life. And when you're ready to try something new on, then you take that next step. Maybe then that next step, you're happy, you're easily fitting in more water into your life. Maybe you're going to fit in an extra bowl of vegetables in, and that's your next step. So building upon building upon building. So same thing actually comes with movement in itself as well. You don't have to go all out in intensity, at least not in my book, in my opinion here. You don't have to be spending hours at the gym doing high intensity, lifting heavy weights. You can go out for a 10-minute walk. You can do a 5-minute stretch routine in the morning when you wake up, and again before you go to bed at night. Ask yourself, what fits into my life? What is attainable? What can I stay consistent with multiple days a week? Doesn't have to be every day, multiple days a week. What can fit into a weekly routine of me? So consistency, key element to reaching and finding success in any goal that we set for ourselves. So I want you to think about that a little bit. And again, come back to that one thing. If you're trying to reach towards a goal, if you have a specific goal in mind, what's one thing you can do today to move you one step closer? Again, just that one thing. And can you do that again tomorrow? Does it fit into your life to be able to achieve that and get consistent with it? So thanks for tuning in to the Nikki Fit A to C vlog here. I'm Coach Nicole. Make sure you check back in. We release 2 vlogs a month right now. So make sure you keep checking back in for important details in improving your health, your fitness, even your life and your well-being here. I like to share a lot of what I practice with you because I have found that it works, and it's also an alternative way to a lot of what you see. I like to think of health and fitness. It's not black, it's not white. There's tons of gray area in between. So find that gray area that works for you. If you're interested in keeping up with the blogs and vlogs and getting alerted to it, I've included a link below to sign up for my newsletter. So I send out a weekly newsletter and will always let you know when there is a new post available here. So I would love to have you sign up for my newsletter. I hope to see you around at the next post.